So since my last video basically introducing the one channel design, there's been quite a few people who've been asking me if I can go into more detail of what else can be done and how it's actually done. So I'm going to take a few minutes and just show you a few of those things. First off is this is the channel art, as they call it, and to change this or upload it in the first place, you want to come over here and of course you want to make sure that you're logged into your YouTube channel. Pretty sure that goes without saying, but just to be on the safe side, make sure you're logged into your YouTube channel so that this little edit icon appears. Next thing you want to do is you want to come down here to edit channel art. We'll look at the links in just a second, but I want to show you this. You've got a couple of options. You've got you can just drag and drop or select a file from your computer. It'll pull up a regular dialog box to grab the image. And the other thing I want to direct your attention to is right here. It says recommended channel art size is 2120 by 1192. That's pixels. And they're saying, and I've tested a couple of other images that were smaller than that, and if it's smaller than that, they just say no, it's too small and you need to upload a larger one. Max file size is 2 megabytes. If you have a file that's bigger than 2 megabytes, it's probably a really big image. So you should be fine, but of course, just in case, remember, that's the biggest the size of the image can be. Now, if you click right here, it says how to create channel art. It'll actually take you to this area of the support of YouTube, and it goes into more detail. In fact, as I scroll down, you can see it goes into, well, quite a bit more detail, and how everything displays, so on and so forth. Really worth looking into if you want have a very specific style of how you want this to be displayed. So jumping back to the channel itself, if we come right here, we can also edit the avatar like I told you about in the last video. If we click on that, what this does is it actually takes us to the Google profiles, because this YouTube channel is connected to my Google Plus account. This is where you can change your avatar image right here. So again, we'll back up here real quick, and we're back to the YouTube channel. I'm going to scroll down here. As you can see, we've got the recent uploads. What we can do is we can click on this, edit it, and this is one of the coolest things I like about this new design. Now, I've never been a fan of a new design every year or so, but that seems to be how YouTube is going with this. But you have a lot of control of how it's going to be displayed, right? So you've got the content itself, right? So this automatically populates as the recent uploads. But I can say, no, I only want the popular uploads, and it will only display the videos that have the most views. You can also do you can show off what videos that you've liked. You can show off recent posts, so on and so forth. In fact, we could also take it a step further and change the layout, right? So let me go ahead. I'm just going to cancel this so you can see the recent uploads, and you can see this next option, and I'll open up another one. This one, as you saw before, this is specific to tags, right? So I said I want to display videos with this specific tag, which is G Pro, which is a handful of videos that I put into a playlist that you can see right down here. So if we click on Add Selection, we can choose, okay, let's do another tag, because actually this is pretty cool. I'm going to call let's go make it a vertical list. And so this is what it's doing. It says tag. So you want to find the tag, right? And here are all the tags that I've used recently, right? So so this is saying that like, well, for instance, right? We let's use this tag right here, Hangouts on Air. Right, and now it will find all of the videos with the Hangouts on Air. And let's see, let's actually change it back to the horizontal row, like you can see, and then we click Done. And there we have the tag of the Hangouts on Air as another section. We could go even further if we wanted, but I'm pretty sure you've got the general idea of how this works. If we scroll back up here, we've got the featured channels right here. Now, let me show you really quick. If we click on this, view as public, like you saw before, what happens is my trailer video starts playing automatically, which is always awesome because people expect to see a video on your channel, so it should play automatically, and it does that for you. There's no fancy things that you need to do. But I want you to see, the reason why I want you to see this from the public view is the featured channels, right? So I can add more featured channels. I can feature, say for instance, the Show Me Your Backend show that I do with Steve Rosenbaum. I'm going to have that channel on here, which I should actually put it on there. I can put any number of channels that I want, and then it's featured. And then YouTube also looks at all the channels that you're a part of or what your channels are like, and then we'll make recommended or related channels on top of it. So this is literally what the public sees. So they can see the featured channels right here at basically my way of saying I'm associated with these guys. And again, the display here looks very similar. Now that I'm done with that, the reason why I showed you that was because if we go right here into About, this is where we can add more featured channels. So, for instance, I said I wanted to do the youtube.com/user/build big biz, right? And click on that to add, and now we've got tube method and build big biz. When I click done, and we go right here, well, we can go back if we want, but you can see it displayed right here. And no matter what button you're looking at right now, you always see that the featured channels are right here. And when someone subscribes to the YouTube channel, any of these YouTube channels, then it will say, hey, you should subscribe to these other featured channels, right? So that's a really, really powerful thing that can be done. And of course, we don't want to forget this last part, which is this right up here, which is the editing the links. This means that the links right here, which is directly to a website, and the links here, which are the social media links. So if we click this right here and we click on edit links, this will take us to the area where we can add more custom links, right? Now, of course, you can choose whether or not you want to overlay the first link on the channel art, which means you'll actually see it, or not. We can keep adding more and more, and of course you use the link text, right? This is what it's going to say. This is what's going to link to the website. Of course, we also have the social links right here, and we can add more if we'd like. We've got everywhere from Google Plus all the way down to Instagram and even Zazzle and Cafe Press and things like that. So very cool stuff. The statistics, not really that big of a deal, but I don't see the need for it, so I don't do it. And the other thing we have here is you can overlay up to 4 social links on your channel art right there. Okay, so that was the last of it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to add the questions below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.